Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I want to tell you a story about how I use different types of transport in my daily life. I'll talk about the public transport in my city, the advantages and disadvantages of my car, and a few surprising things I've learned from commuting over the years. I live in a medium-sized city where public transport is actually quite reliable. Most days I take the bus to work. The bus stop is only a 5-minute walk from my apartment, and the buses run every 10 minutes during the morning rush hour. I like public transport because it gives me time to relax. I usually listen to music, read the news, or just watch the city waking up. But, of course, it's not always comfortable. Sometimes the bus is overcrowded, especially on rainy days, and occasionally it arrives late. Still, it's affordable, eco-friendly, and saves me the stress of driving in traffic. Even though I use buses most of the time, I also have a small car. I use it when I need flexibility. For example, when I visit my parents, who live in a village about an hour away. Having a car gives me freedom. I can choose my route, stop wherever I want, and travel at my own pace. However, owning a car also has downsides. Fuel is expensive, parking in the city center can be a nightmare, and there's always something to repair. Sometimes I spend more time searching for a parking spot than actually driving. Because of this, I only use my car when it's really necessary. One of my most memorable commuting experiences happened last winter. I was heading home on the bus after a long day, when suddenly the bus broke down. It was freezing outside, and everyone had to get off and wait on the sidewalk. Surprisingly, instead of getting angry, people started chatting. A woman offered hot tea from her thermos, and a group of students shared jokes to keep us warm. Eventually, another bus arrived, and we continued our journey. Even though the situation was inconvenient, it reminded me how public transport brings strangers together. So that's a little story about how I use both public and private transport. Each option has its pros and cons, but together they help me get where I need to go. I encourage you to think about your own routine and what transport choices work best for you. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel to be notified of such instructional videos in time.